It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hernandez, and here's Doué. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing, and they can counter here. Dembele. Olise. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. Al-Khanous. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui, and he goes cross-field. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And the shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Unahi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Koundé. Oh, this looks sharp. Gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Olise. Olise, now here's the delivery. Unahi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Hernandez. Doué. Unahi. In with the challenge. Upamecano. Hernandez. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, and the danger is averted. Al-Khanous. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Hakimi. Rabiot with the clearance. Played out to the right. El Ainaoui. Oh, great! He's had a shot! El-Khanous. Morocco have reclaimed it. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's there to get rid.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Olise. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. El Ainawi. And it's played forward. El Kanous. El Ainawi. El Kanous. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
El Kanous. El Ainawi. Doué. And it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's their first effort on goal.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Riyad, forwards and with intent. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Played in with purpose. Lovely bit of skill. Good take, chance for a shot! And he has been fouled there. He's gone for it! Upamecano getting this one clear. Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi. El Kanous. That's a good run down the left. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rabiot. Chouameni. He's fizzed it forward. Riyad is there and he can get that clear. Hernandez. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Unahi. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Mazraoui. El Kanous. Unahi. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi. Cross from... Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Elise. Rabiot, and it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi, Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui shifted upfield. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Mazraoui. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Elise. Mazraoui. Al-Khanous. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Over to the left. And it's Mazraoui. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the centre. Mazraoui. El Ainaoui played through into space. Looking for a decent ball in. Mazraoui. Oh, it's played into the area. El-Khanous, real chance! Goal! Morocco! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chouameni. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. France have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. El Ainaoui gets good distance on it. Doué. Rabiot. And can he finish? Diop, aim forwards. That's the throw. Rabiot. And it's Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Dembele, backward it goes. France applies the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Olise plays it short. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Dembele. Oh, what? Mbappe! Najraoui. Hakimi. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And it's El Ainaoui. Thinks one through. Koundé getting this one clear. That has been knocked clear. Dembele, gently done. Hernandez. Dembele. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. El Kanous. El Ainaoui. He is just caressing the ball. Saliba. Rabiot. Doué. El Kanous. El Ainaoui. El Kanous. Koundé. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's hoisted clear. Hakimi. Chouameni clears it away. Koundé. Olise. Koundé, gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
El Kanous. El Ainaoui. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Unahi. El Kanous. That's a nicely weighted pass. Hernandez getting this one clear. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Chouameni. Rabiot. Quality ball. Olise chips it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to clear it. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Diop gets it away. Doué. Hakimi, and it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Chouameni. Saliba. Rabiot, aim forwards. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez, chance! He's got a goal! France are back on level terms. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Unahi played it, takes a shot! Goal! Morocco! And they get themselves in front! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Morocco get themselves into the lead. Rabiot. And here's Doué. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. And it's Rabiot. And here's Olise. Hakimi. Hakimi shifted upfield. Cleared away. Dembele. Mazraoui. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chouameni. Rabiot. And that was very necessary. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Chouameni, and it's Dembele. Koundé. Olise. Koundé. Great work on the overlap. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Deftly away. Chouameni. Olise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Olise. Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out to the left it goes. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Saliba. Hernandez, gently done. Rabiot. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Hernandez. Now it's Doué. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Mazraoui. Al-Khanous. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rabiot. Olise shifted upfield. Doué. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Nawi attempts a clearance. Hernandez. Olise. Clipped into space. And he thumps it clear. Chooses to go back. Decent chance! Time to deliver. That's an excellent interception. Nawi can get it clear. And it's Doué. Hernandez crosses. Mazraoui clears it away. Nawi. Chouameni. Nawi does really well to win the ball there. Al-Khanous. Mazraoui, played towards the other side. Unahi, out to the right. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's dealt with that well. Dembele. Mbappe.
Doué really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Olise wins the duel this time. Upamecano. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Al-Khanous. And he's searching through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hernandez gets it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. Unahi played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Mazraoui. And that's aimed into the middle. Nawi played out to the left flank. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saliba. Aim forwards. And he's on a charge. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Riyad. Al-Ainawi, gently done. Oh, that's nice. Mazraoui. Cross goes in there. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Upamecano with the clearance. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Al-Kanous. That has been knocked clear. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got away. Now it's Olise. Dembele. Unahi. Al-Ainawi. Diop. Oh, there's a probing ball. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. Oh, good spread. Really well manoeuvred, and they've got rid. Out of play for a throw. Olise. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Al-Ainawi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Hernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Doué. Hernandez. Hernandez shifted upfield. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Diop forwards and with intent. And it's Al-Kanous. Oh, sweet feet. Al-Ainawi. Al-Kanous has found the net here, of course. Al-Ainawi. Tries to cross. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Al-Ainawi. And it's lofted through here. Hernandez. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Riyad. Al-Kanous. He's through here. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Brahim Diaz. El Kanous. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise. Chouameni. Saliba. Rabiot. Played towards the front line. Diop makes the interception. Hakimi. Mazraoui. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. El Kanous. Mazraoui looks to the other side. Hernandez cuts it out. Played out to the right. Olise, now he's off and running. El Kanous. Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Mazraoui. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out to the left it goes. Olise, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Hoisted in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Showing good feet. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it clear. Mazraoui. Koundé. Olise. Koundé. Upamecano. Chouameni. Saliba, aim forwards. Dembele. El Ainaoui. El Kanous. El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. That has been cut short. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui. That is lovely. Mazraoui chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi knocks it out wide. Saliba. Koundé. Olise. Dembele chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. And he goes cross-field. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Olise. Upamecano forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Chouameni. Dembele. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
El Ainaoui. Mazraoui, played over towards the opposite flank, and it's Diaz. Diop shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Unahi. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Brahim Diaz. It's been slipped through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hernandez. Rabiot played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Riyad. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Unahi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's El Khanous. Ainaoui goes for a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
El Ainaoui brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Diop can get it clear. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Spread out to the left. Mbappe, shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise with the short one. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dembele. Rabiot. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. El Ainaoui. Looks to the other side. And it's Diaz. El Kanous. El Ainaoui. Dembele concedes a free kick for that. A finish of true class. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's run loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doué. Doué's cross. Brilliantly cut out. El Kanous. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Elise. Rabiot. Out to the right. Nice control. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Oh, such a clever touch. El Ainaoui. Ainaoui. Now it's El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui's cross. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rabiot. Hernandez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Riyad. Unahi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lobbed in behind. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Brahim Diaz. Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Saliba, gently done. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. El Ainawi. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Succumbs to the pressure. Played out to the right. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Doué. Saliba. Upamecano, driven forward. Olise is onto it in a flash. El Ainawi. Out for a throw. Moved on forwards. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. El Khanous. El Khanous, forwards and with intent. Olise. And here's Dembele. Shoots! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Koundé. Moved on forwards. And here's Doué. Doué! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, can he get onto this? Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Saliba. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield. Oh, perfectly measured that. Unahi. Danger averted for now. Diop have it back and can go again. El Ainawi. Over to the left. And that has been cleared. Decent progress down the left. Played in by Mazraoui. Big chance, corner. Tchouameni, aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Dembele. It's a loose ball. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Nice interception, well timed. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bunu sends that a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano, gently done. There will be 4 extra minutes. Unahi. Oh, good spread. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. El Kanous. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Oh, that's nice. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Dembele. Brahim Diaz. That is a brilliant interception. That looks a cracking ball. Riyad does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz produces a cross, and he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Brahim Diaz. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Riyad. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Riyad tries to clear. It's a throw-in. Nazraoui. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Koundé. Olise. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Crossed into the box. That has been knocked clear. Unahi. Mazraoui. El Khanous providing an outlet on that flank. Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. Oh, red, nice interception. Saliba. Hernandez. Koundé. Olise. El Khanous. Unahi. El Ainaoui. And it's played forward. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui drives forward on the overlap. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Koundé forwards and with intent. Throw in. El Khanous. Riyad. Diop has played it long. Unahi. Riyad. El Ainaoui. That's been drilled forward. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Rabiot. Dembele. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Wins the duel this time. Rabiot. Hernandez. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Mazraoui. Riyad. Hakimi. Diop. Diop, gently done. Rabiot. Chouameni. Koundé. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge. Mazraoui. El Khanous. Calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And here's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hernandez, And he's gone backward here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Elise. Chouameni. Out towards the flank. He decides to cross it. And they've got rid. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. Diop. That's a sharp pass. Rabiot. Chouameni. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Cleared away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Olise. Flings it across. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. El Kanous. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Diop. Mazraoui shifted upfield. El Kanous. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Saliba, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Olise, now he's off and running. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Riyad. Mazraoui. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And the ball's come loose here. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Upamecano. Chouameni. Koundé. Olise. He can get that clear. Hernandez. And it's Chouameni. Olise. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hakimi. Diop.
El Ainaoui.
Hakimi.
And it's played forward. Upamecano cuts out the pass.
Mbappe.
Now it's Doué.
Hernandez.
Hernandez with the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Nice control. Rabiot. Now it's Doué. Doué! Doué! It's anyone's ball now. El Khanous. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Brahim Diaz tries to think it through. El Khanous. Olise. Chouameni. Olise. Koundé. Hakimi shifted upfield. And it's El Khanous. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. Cleared without complication. El Khanous. Dembele. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Olise making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rabiot. Dembele caresses it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doué. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hernandez crosses. Bruno claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Hernandez. Doué. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Hernandez. Oh, delicate chip through. El Ainaoui. And it's Doué. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Doué. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Doué. Doué's cross. Mazraoui has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Dembele.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Olise is the guilty party there. Koundé. Dembele. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Mazraoui makes the interception. Riyad. Unahi. Diop. Mazraoui. Diop. Diop goes forward. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's had a crack.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance!
Morocco look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Riyad, aim forwards. Upamecano. 60 minutes played. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brahim Diaz. He's cut it out. Rabiot. Chouameni. Koundé. Koundé, gently done. Mazraoui. Diop. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Koundé. Hernandez. Played towards the other side. Dembele. Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Doué. Rabiot. Short changes him with that pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembele. Diop gets it clear. Unahi chasing after it. El Kanous. Unahi. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. He is just caressing the ball. El Chad, surely! It's really well cleared. Brahim Diaz delivers. That has been knocked clear. There's the header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Chouameni. Koundé. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. El Ainaoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Doué. Chouameni. Olise. Mazraoui gets good distance on it. Chouameni. Olise. Chouameni. Koundé. And here's Olise. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Elise's cross. Hakimi gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. El Ainaoui. Riyad, aim forwards, it's just beyond his reach. Doué. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. El Ainaoui. Unahi forwards and with intent. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui puts them all in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Cleared away.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. It's run loose here. Diop. Riyad forwards and with intent. Chouameni, Rabiot, Brahim Diaz, Hakimi, now he's got space here, and he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Brahim Diaz. That's very neat. Hakimi plays it in. And he thumps it clear. Diop. Riyad, aim forwards. Great run on the overlap here. Played out to the right. Chouameni. Rabiot. Olise looks to get on the end of this. Clearly not happy with that. Al-Khamis. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. That looks a good ball through. Mignon claims comfortably. Hernandez. Dembele. He's found a way through. Hernandez. Al-Khamis. And there's his chance to lead the counter. El Ainawi. Nasraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Riyad can get it clear. No foul, says the referee. Referee's given a throw. And that's a dangerous ball. Mazraoui getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Ball's out once more. Dembele. Dembele. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to get it clear. It's Hernandez. Looking for a decent ball in. Hernandez with the delivery. Nasraoui attempts a clearance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Unahi. El Kanous. Nasraoui. El Ainawi. Nasraoui. El Kanous. Unahi. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Ah, such a clever touch. El Kanous. Oh, sweet feet. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Olise chooses to go cross-field. Saliba. Oh, good-looking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played down the flank. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Upamecano, gently done. Diop. El Ainawi shifted upfield. Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Koundé. Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. Wins the duel this time. Nasraoui, just about up to 75 minutes. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. El Kanous. Oh, that's neat. El Ainawi. Nasraoui. Oh, it's played into the area. Doué. Koundé, aim forwards. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Unahi, spread out to the left. El Kanous, done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Nasraoui drives forward on the overlap. And it's El Kanous. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot gently done. And here's Dembele. And it's played forward. Unahi. El Kanous. Out to the right. Unahi. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. And he's there to get it away. El-Kanous. Mazraoui. Saliba can get it clear. Mbappe. Rabiot. Saliba played over towards the opposite flank. Olise in acres of space out wide. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Nice physical challenge. Unahi. El-Kanous. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. A chance to play it in. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brahim Diaz played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Header comes in! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
El-Kanous. And it's El-Kanous. Mazraoui. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Upamecano forwards and with intent. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
He's gone direct. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. Olise. Olise! Call at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And it's Dembele. Brahim Diaz. And that's been won straight back. Unahi. El-Kanous. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed. And it's El-Kanous. Unahi. Mazraoui. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Hernandez crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Riyad shifted upfield. Al-Kanous. Mazraoui looks to the other side. Hakimi. Riyad. El Ainawi moved on forwards. Al-Kanous. Unahi. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's Elise. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it. Al-Kanous. Riyad. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. El Ainawi. Unahi. Played out wide. Hakimi. And that's aimed into the middle. Koundé. Tchouaméni, he's gone direct here. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's come loose. Hakimi. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. Dembele, and the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Elise. Hernandez. Doué. And here's Rabiot. That's a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. And that is out of play. And here's Doué. And it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Rabiot. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Diop. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here. Unahi. Rabiot did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Oh, that's nice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, super find. Unahi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. Olise played with finesse. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred. Alcanus. Olise. France desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, should have put that away. Hakimi. Riyad. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Unahi. Vicious ball here. Corner then. Hakimi goes short. Can he deliver? Brahim Diaz. No, that's not going to find its target. And it's Mazraoui. Morocco with another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Now what about this cross?
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rabiot. Saliba aim forwards. Mazraoui wins the duel this time. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. No, he's overshot the green. Riyad. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Doué. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Olise. Doué. Olise. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. That is very well defended. Brahim Diaz. And it's El Kanous. El Ainawi. Mazraoui. El Kanous. El Kanous. That's very neat. Time to deliver. El Ainawi. Unahi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Rabiot. Doué. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Olise! Sticks it away! With so little time left. Grandstand finish! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And it's Diaz. Succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. El Kanous. Unahi. Chance! Gets it away. That's tidy. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Morocco nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Koundé, forwards and with intent. Olise. Rabiot. France to make one last surge forward.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot. Olise. Over to the left. And it's Doué. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. 2 minutes to be added on. Upamecano can get it clear. Rabiot. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Riyad, nicely aimed pass.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Nice control. Dembele. Cleared without complication. France have reclaimed it. Upamecano, gently done. Unahi. El Kanous. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Koundé. Olise. Olise chooses to go cross-field. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. Riyad. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz is onto it in a flash. Doué. Saliba. Hernandez. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Olise. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Olise. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Hernandez. And here's Doué. And he's heaved it away. And that's that. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais